Okay, hello everybody, welcome to this Verbling class. My name is Teacher Amy and this class is a writing class, and because it's the beginning of the year, we're actually going to be writing about the upcoming year. So, as always, I like to mostly do free writing classes, but I do have a list of questions to help inspire you to write something. So if you're interested in practicing and writing, I think there might be one slot left, so be quick, get in. You can come practice your writing, and we're going to spend half the class, or the first part of the class, writing, and the second part of the class correcting and reading through each other's work. So do come along in and join us if you want to. I'm going to let you know about a couple of things that might be useful to you while we're waiting for our students. So the first thing is my Facebook page. That's somewhere you can go just for a little bit of extra information to keep in touch with me or any of the other teachers and the other students. You can post things and have a look and see what I post, usually things related to English and the UK specifically, because that's where I'm from. So if you're interested in following me on Facebook, do go ahead and have a look at that page. If you would like to find out a little bit more information about me as a teacher or any of the other teachers, then you can go to the Verbling teacher page of that teacher, which is just verbling.com/teachers/their name. Mine's Amy G. You can see the link there in the chat box. If you go ahead and have a look at my teacher page, you will find a number of useful tools there, including my calendar, which shows upcoming classes such as this one that we're doing right now, as well as private tutoring sessions if you're interested in one-on-one tutoring. Also, you can write a message. If you have any questions about anything, you want to just get in touch or verify some information, just write a message using the Verbling messaging feature. You can also watch some of my class videos, find out a little bit more about me, and this, as I said before, goes for all of the teachers. So just head over and have a look at some of our teacher pages. At the moment, we are offering really good value private tutoring trial lessons. So if you're interested in tutoring but you're not doubly sure about which teacher you might like, or you're not sure how it works, then book one of our really good value half-an-hour sessions, and you can use that to explore and find out a little bit more. So let's have a look, see who we've got. Welcome to the class before we start our writing today. So I'm going to say hello first of all to Omnia, who arrived first. Well done, Omnia. Very punctual of you.
Hi.
How are you?
Fine. How are you too?
Good. I'm well, thanks. How's the day been? What have you been doing today?
Nothing.
Nothing! That sounds like a great day. Really, really nothing?
Yeah, actually this is the weekend in Egypt. And it's so cold.
Oh, it's really cold.
The time. So I stay in my home.
So you're snuggled up inside, just relaxing?
Yes.
Wonderful. Oh, Omnia, I wish I was there. It sounds awesome. So we're going to be writing about the upcoming year today. Do you have any hopes and plans for the upcoming year this year, Omnia?
Yes, some of them.
All right. Well, I'm looking forward to hearing. Don't give anything away. I will get you to write it down for us, and we can read it later on, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Raphael, welcome.
Hi, Amy.
How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. And you?
Excellent. I am great, thank you, Raphael. And for me in New Zealand, it's Friday. Woohoo! How can you be sad on a Friday? Not possible. Because tomorrow is my weekend. To be honest, I don't know why I still like Fridays, because I actually work on Saturdays. So I still have to work tomorrow, but I still like the Friday feeling. I don't know why.
Friday is always a Friday.
It's just got that great feeling. Yeah, exactly. So what do you have planned for this weekend, Raphael?
Plans?
Do you have any plans?
Not yet, just... I don't know, I haven't thought anything about... I haven't thought it yet.
You haven't thought about it yet? Fair enough. It's only Thursday for you anyway, right?
Yes, Thursday.
All right, so you've got a whole day to decide what to do with your weekend. Or you can just ignore it and decide what to do when you wake up on Saturday morning, which is even better, probably.
Yeah, probably.
I love doing that. Sometimes being a bit spontaneous. Um, okay, so guys, what we've got is how I'm going to work it today is I'm just going to let you guys get started on your writing, and I'll try and do the corrections in order of appearance. So if we get lots of students turning up, I will ask you guys to do your corrections first, because you got here first. And then if people arrive late, well, we will try and fit them in as much as possible. If not many other students come, then I will give you loads of time and you can really get stuck into your writing. And we'll spend the second half of the lesson reading and talking about what you've written. So if you'd like to access the document, I've shared the link in the Google chat. I hope you can get it. I'm also going to do a screen share just so that we can look over the questions quickly. So obviously these aren't, these are just guidelines. So you can just be inspired, hopefully, by these questions. So we'll just read through them all together. And for those of you watching out there and any students who join us afterwards, they'll have this to reference. So can we take it in turns and just do one question each, please? So Omnia, you start.
Okay. What are my New Year resolutions?
Raphael?
What books do I want to read? Movies do I want to see? Experience do I want to have this year?
Omnia?
Which one?
The next one, this one here.
What bad habit do I want to get rid of?
To get rid of.
Of?
Yeah, Raphael?
What good habits do I want to pick up?
Yep, Omnia?
What aspects of my personality would I like to work on?
Yep, Raphael?
What changes to my relationships with family or friends would I like to make?
Omnia? Can you see that one, Omnia? Oh, she's gone. She's back. Are you there?
Yes.
Great. Could you read that next one for us?
What physical adjustment do I want to make? Fitness, moving house, changing jobs.
And last but not least, Raphael.
What is my word of the year to inspire me this year, and why? Love, hope, determination, courage.
All right, so those are just a few ideas, everybody, to help you think about what you might like to write about. But you are welcome to completely ignore those questions and write whatever you like. A story about the upcoming year, a poem, or I don't know, a diary, or a sci-fi fiction novel, whatever you like, guys, okay? If you want to use this document, then just type your name somewhere here, for example, Amy, blah, blah, blah. Otherwise, you're welcome to just write in your own window somewhere and you can paste it into the document whenever you're ready. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll be right here and we will play it by ear as to how long we have. So if it's just us, I'll give you a good 20-25 minutes. And if lots more students arrive, I might cut your time short a little bit, but just go ahead and let loose with your imagination. So I'm going to ask if we can all keep our microphones muted, and off you go. Hello, welcome, Ismail.
Hello, welcome.
Hello, it's great to have you in the class. You're not too late to start writing, so you can use the questions that you can see on the screen, and you can use the document in the chat box to write something about the upcoming year, and then we will correct it towards the end of the class.
Okay,
All right, so if you have any questions, let me know. And I'll give you probably about 15 or 20 minutes to do some writing.
okay, well,
If you could just mute your microphone and then we all stay nice and quiet and everybody can concentrate, except when I'm talking. So Raphael and Omnia, I'll give you guys another 5, just under 10 minutes, let's say. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I had a slightly strange situation. I lost my mouse and it all went wrong. Sorry, Ismail. I was trying to reply to your question, but I couldn't unmute myself because my mouse wasn't working. So don't worry. You don't need to answer all of the questions. It's sort of more like inspiration. So if you are finished, we can go through it if you like. Raphael and Omnia, I'll give you guys a few more minutes to go over corrections and everything. Ismail, where is your writing? Could you please put it into the document for me or into the chat box? Copy and paste. Are you there, Ismail? If you can unmute your microphone and talk to me if you like. Now, I'm just saying if you have finished, we can correct your work if you'd like to. Otherwise, you can write for a little bit longer. What would you prefer? Okay. You can't reach the dock. Oh, I don't know why. Is it not letting you access? Or it doesn't matter. If you can just paste into the chat box, Omnia, I will paste it into the document. I will send you the corrected version after the class, just in case it's not really working. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. All right. Okay, so I'm going to go through Ismail's first because it's the shortest. Then we'll go through Omnia's. Raphael, I will leave you until you're ready. So I'm just going to, give me a second. I'll just reshare this with you so we can all see. Make this a bit bigger. Okay, so Ismail, could you please read your answers? So you've answered all of the questions individually. So the first question is, what are your New Year's resolutions? Could you read your answer, please?
I want to be a new relationship with a new friend.
Great, that's a great one to have. We need to say have here. You have a relationship, okay?
Yes.
Number 2 is what books or movies or experiences do you want to do? So you've put number 2. What's your answer?
This boys.
Can you explain
Indian film.
an Indian film?
Yes.
Okay. You like Indian films?
Yes.
All right, awesome. Number 3 is what bad habits do you want to get rid of?
Eat big food.
I think you mean eating too much food, perhaps. Ismail, eating too much food. So you want to eat less, is that right?
Yes.
What's this here? Is that a mistake?
This is
Smiley
fun.
face. Okay, well, we'll leave it there. We'll put this. There you go. Number 4 is what good habits do you want to pick up? And what's your answer?
I want to be good Muslims.
I want to be because it's just one of you, right? You are only one. And because Muslim is a religion, we use a capital, okay?
Okay.
All right, number 5 is what aspects of my personality would I like to work on?
Flight engineer.
So is this a career choice that you have made, Ismail? Do you want to be a flight engineer?
Yes.
Awesome. And what are you at the moment? What's your job right now?
What?
What is your job now, Ismail? Are you
I
all
am
ready? Yep.
a student in high school.
All right, so you're a student studying to become a flight engineer. Wow, that's exciting. All right, so Ismail.
No, this work to future.
In the future, yeah. Okay, awesome. Well, don't worry about these questions here because I'm going to move on to Omnia now, and since you joined us slightly later, I'm going to give a bit more priority to the other students, but thank you for coming. It was awesome to have you. Next time, Ismail, if you try to come a little earlier, we'll have more time. You can do a bit more writing, hopefully. Okay?
Okay.
Awesome. Nice to meet you. Okay, Omnia, could you please read your little piece for us, please?
Okay. Actually, that year is the most important year in my life. I will move to another country with my lovely husband, so I have lots of plans for that year. There are some plans before I leave Egypt, including one free course for juniors and fresh grads about some new technologies before I leave Egypt. And goodbye all my friends and family too. And sure, there are other plans after my moving to the new country, like getting new apartment, getting a new job. I hope that I have a time to learn how to play cello and how to ride bicycle. Uh, I have two books I want to read. Uh, A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens and 14 Rules of Love by Elif Shafak. And I start to read the last one, so I start the new year with love.
Woohoo! Nice, Omnia. Thank you. Okay, so well done. You've covered a few of the questions here, and it's a really interesting piece. So let's look at a few corrections that we're going to make. So actually, what we have really need to put is this year because it's now, right? If you use that year, you're talking about a year which is somewhere else, like last year or perhaps a year into the future. But this year is always the year that we are currently in, okay?
Okay.
Is the most important year in my life. Woohoo! I think you need a full stop after that because that's quite a dramatic statement. And then you can tell us, I will move to another country with my lovely husband. So I have lots of plans for this year, same thing. Which country are you moving to, Omnia?
Actually, your country.
Really? Awesome. Where? Do you know where you're going?
Yes, Manchester.
Manchester. I don't know if you've told me that already. It seems to ring a bell. When are you going?
I just finished my papers in.
And then you're going?
Yes.
Awesome.
I think
well, that's exciting.
Or something.
Yeah, I hope it goes really well. I know that sometimes moving to another country, no matter how great the country you're going to is, can still be stressful. So it's nice that you're going with your husband. That will make it more fun, and you'll have someone to share everything with. That's really cool.
Thank you.
Okay, so there are some plans before I leave Egypt. Yep. What we'd probably say is I have some plans, because if you say there are some plans, it's a bit detached. Because they're your plans, we'd usually say I have some plans, right? If you say there are some plans, it might be like, oh, there are some plans for a new development in the city, but they have nothing to do with you, but these are your plans, so that you should say I have.
Okay.
I have some plans before I leave Egypt, including, or which
Okay.
include giving one free course for juniors and fresh grads about some new technologies before I leave Egypt, and saying goodbye to.
Okay.
Saying goodbye to all my family, all my friends and family. Ooh, very good. And sure, comma, there are other plans after my moving to the new country, like getting a new apartment, getting a new job. We really need and because we can't have a comma and then a full stop in English. So you either have and or you have comma, 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 and. Okay?
Yeah, I know. I just forget.
No worries. I hope that I have time to learn how to play the cello. Oh, I've always wanted to play the cello. That's an awesome instrument. Why did you choose the cello?
I love that it sound more
Yeah,
than
me too.
or piano, so I need to learn it.
You need to learn it. I love that, Omnia. That's very cool. Well, let me know. You'll have to upload some YouTube videos of you playing your cello in Manchester. I will definitely watch them.
My favorite band is the Piano Guys. They have awesome cello guy.
Oh, really?
Yes, he's awesome, and I love him so much. I need to learn how he plays that music.
Yeah, I must admit there's something amazing about the sound of the cello, just the slightly lower string notes. I absolutely love them as well. I agree completely. And how to ride a bicycle. How to ride a bicycle. I have two books. Hold on a sec. I have 2 books I want to read. 2 usually goes at the end, okay? Or you can put here I also instead, but you don't use both, okay? So you can choose.
Okay.
A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens and 40 Rules of Love by Elif Shafak. And you already started, I think you mean, Omnia? Yeah, so
Yes.
I have already started. Unfortunately, you have to use a slightly trickier tense because the present perfect, right? Because the present perfect we use when we've started something and it's continuing now. So I have already started, or I have started to read the last one. So I will, or I am starting because it's currently happening, right?
Yes, I'm starting.
Yeah, let's leave it with that. That's a cool one. I'm starting the new year with love. Awesome. Well done. Great writing, and I'm excited about you and your year. It sounds like it's going to be really cool.
Thank you.
Well done. Some good writing. Raphael, it is your turn. I'm just going to say hello to Fan. Hello, Fan. I had to mute you, I'm sorry, because there was some kind of noise coming from your microphone. You there? Oh, right. Raphael, you're not being overly ambitious, hopefully, with this extremely long New Year's plan. At the end of the year, I'm going to get this file out from my computer and check off all the things that you've completed, okay?
Okay.
No, I'm only kidding. You'll be so nervous for the whole year. Okay, could you read it for us, please?
Okay. Reestablish my professional career. Start my master's degree. Get thin. Move out from home. Be more independent. Gather my concentration. Learn how to cook. No more eggs. Learn how to use the washing machine and the drying machine as well. Start writing my book of memories. Keep running. Finally get my always postponable hitchhiker trip through Europe. Be fluent in my second language and start my third one. Find a new girlfriend. Or maybe the old one. Maybe not. Keep in touch with my friends who normally take different routes in their lives. Be more accountable with my duties. Learn how to buy clothes. No one understands me. Lose my shyness speaking to public. Lose the fear of airplanes. Be more patient with myself and my flaws. Discover all of them in advance. Be more proactive. Be less spontaneous. How? And think further before taking any decision. Stop drinking chocolate milk at night. Become a vegetarian. Buy a telescope. A new car. A new smartphone. My brave old one has dropped more than 100 times and still lives. Agonizing, of course, but still there. Increase my confidence in my abilities, my perseverance, my sensitiveness. Draw a symbolic threshold splitting the past and what is about to come. Although it's almost impossible for me to achieve all these objectives, it doesn't matter for me. Anyway, we're here, and life's ahead, so let's move forward.
Awesome. Thank you, Raphael. Your writing is always so interesting and inspiring. Okay. So let's go through and just make a couple of little corrections. So basically what we've got is a list, but with some very interesting little comments. So re-establish, usually we have a hyphen, but it's okay without. Re-establish my professional career. Start my master's degree. Get thin. We don't need capitals when we have a list, so nothing really needs a capital unless it's a name like master's degree. Move out from home. Move out from home. Sounds strange. Move out of home. Or simply move out. Be more independent. Better my concentration. Ooh, lovely. Learn how to cook. No more eggs. Ha ha ha. Do you eat lots of eggs, Raphael?
Yes, of course.
Learn how to use the washing machine and the dryer machine as well. Start writing my book of memories. Keep running. Finally get my always postponable. You need hyphens if you're going to make it into an adjective phrase, okay? I don't think postponable is a word, but I'm going to let you off because it's a creative writing class and I like it. Always postponable hitchhiker trip to Europe. Be fluent in my second language. You're already fluent. And start my third. Which one are you going to start?
German.
Awesome. Okay. Find a new girlfriend, or maybe the old one, maybe not. Hope she's not reading this. Keep in touch with my friends who normally take different routes in their lives. Be more accountable with my duties. Learn how to buy clothes no one understands me. Why doesn't anyone understand how you about buying clothes?
I don't know, teacher. I don't know how to explain. No one likes to buy, so...
Well, it's probably because you're a male, Raphael. I think males find it harder.
Probably.
I feel for you. I have no idea what it's like because, you know, buying clothes for me is easy, but I do feel for you. Lose my shyness speaking to public. Speaking in public, usually, or to the public, but I think you mean in public. What we would tend to say instead of lose is to overcome. But lose isn't wrong. It's just that I would tend to say overcome my shyness, overcome my fear. So that's just a sort of like more natural sounding thing to say. Overcome the fear of airplanes. Be more patient with myself and my flaws. Discover all of them in advance. In advance of what?
Sorry, it's prior to be more patient. I need to discover all of them. So
okay. So you've got to discover what your flaws are before you can actually change them.
Yes.
Okay, got it. Be more proactive. Be less spontaneous. Good question. I have no idea how you can be less spontaneous. And think further before making a decision. We would say either making a decision or making any decisions. Okay?
Okay.
I think it sounds better, any decisions. Stop drinking chocolate milk at night. Oh, that one depresses me. I think you should keep drinking chocolate milk at night. Become a vegetarian. Usually we have the article, but it's not totally definite. Buy a telescope. Buy a telescope. How come? Do you want to do stargazing?
I like to stare at the stars at night. Sometimes I visit my uncle who lives in an inner city and where there's less pollution, and it's amazing how many stars there is in the sky. So I like to buy a new telescope just to see and to appreciate the beauty.
Yeah, I think that's an awesome one. I'd like to buy a telescope too. A new car? Yep, me too. A new smartphone? Ah, me too! My brave old one has been dropped. More than 100 times and still lives. Goodness gracious, it must be a powerful phone. Or, not powerful, more like, I don't know, courageous. Agonizing, of course, but still there. Is your phone doing the agonizing, or are you doing the agonizing?
No, my phone.
Okay. Increase my confidence in something.
Yeah, okay.
My perseverance. Oh, your dog is agreeing here. Is there something symbolic in that, Raphael? My sensitivity. Draw a sim with a Y. A symbolic threshold splitting the past and what is about to come. Awesome. I have no idea what that means, but it sounds awesome.
Neither do I.
Although it's impossible for me to achieve all these objectives, it doesn't matter for me anyway. We're here and life is ahead, so let's move forward. Couldn't agree more, Raphael. Awesome piece of writing, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, everybody, we've had a really good range of writing today. Now, what am I going to do? I'm just going to try sharing this link one more time because I don't know why Google Docs is like changed and I don't seem to be able to get it to work. Can you guys just try that link out there and see if that helps at all? Are you able to access that I've just given you in the chat box?
We don't have access.
Don't have access. Maybe I forgot to give you permission. I'm sure I did give you permission, but okay. I'm just going to try one more time. Just hold on, please. Okay, how about that link? The same link? No?
No, it's okay.
The second link
Second.
works?
Yeah.
Woohoo! That is very strange. Okay, so I can see... Ah, I've just realized why. Okay, apologies about that, guys. It changed, and I was trying to figure out exactly what's the difference, but it seems to create two files now. So I have to make sure I give you the Google Docs file rather than the original file, and that seems to work. Okay, so you can all access the corrections, and you might want to take that away with you. So, I'm sorry, Fan, I haven't been able to talk to you today. Are you still there?
Yes.
Ah,
Yes.
sorry.
Yeah.
For some reason, I wasn't able to talk to you before, but welcome. And I'm sorry that we weren't able to do any writing. With writing classes, you really need to get there as soon as possible because we take quite a bit of time doing the corrections, and you need time to write at the beginning of class. Okay?
It's all right. Yeah.
But I hope that you got something out of reading the other students' writing, and maybe
Yeah.
you can join us again for another session.
Okay.
Where are you from, Fan?
Taiwan.
From Taiwan. Welcome.
Yeah.
I just had a Taiwanese student staying with me, and she left 2 days ago. So
Oh,
I
really?
learned a little bit about your country. Not much, but I would love to go there.
Okay. Okay.
All right, everybody. Well, I'm going to let you go. Have a really, really lovely evening or day or morning, wherever you are. I hope to see you all again soon. And don't forget to stick up, you know, that writing on your wall so you can see it and it will inspire you for the rest of the year.
Thank you, Amy.
Okay.
All right, guys. Take care. See you
Take
later.
care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.